Hello all, summer is already waving goodbye. And school will start again very soon. About a year ago, I was so certain that going for math sciences, aka Sciences Math, was the best decision I could take. Oh boy, if I knew. As a result, I got a 13. Okay, doesn't sound so bad. But what if I told you that I got a 9 on the national exam? Changes everything, huh? Well, all this is because of this orientation mistake I made, and by the same way pushed my friend to do it too. I'm so sorry, push it up. Now, in case the vac year is anytime soon for you and you wonder whether you should go for math sciences or experimental sciences, then I want you to listen very carefully. Okay? Let's first see why I chose MS myself. Argument number 1. I'm bad at natural sciences, aka SVT, so I'll go for MSB. This argument is the one that I hear the most. Just don't fool yourself into thinking that you will do just fine just because you don't have natural sciences. The main difference between MS and ES, as everybody knows, is the difficulty. But let me put things differently. The difference between the two is the number of the subjects that you have to work a lot on. An ES student will have to focus a lot on physics and chem and natural sciences, while an MS student will have to focus on maths, physics and chem, and engineering science, assuming that you chose SMB because you don't want natural sciences. The difference doesn't sound very important, but believe me, it is. The struggle is real. When your ES friends will be splitting their time into 3, you will be splitting it into 4, considering physics a subject and chemistry another one. Besides, the engineering sciences program is really heavy, and just absorbing all of that information is just impossible. So don't think that it's like easier or something. You will have to work on it. So argument number 1 is a definite no-no. Argument number 2, if I go for math sciences, I can choose any higher studies I want, some of them being only reserved to math sciences students. This argument sounds quite reasonable, or so I thought, because the only studies that I cannot access unless I'm an MS student, as far as I know, are military ones. And not only am I not interested, but I cannot pursue them because I'm a hijabi. By the way, can someone explain to me why it is not allowed? Why can't I wear my hijab? Why isn't it allowed? And by the way, you can't neither if you are wearing glasses or you are not tall enough. I think 1.60 m for girls. I don't know. Anyway, okay, argument number 2 out. Argument number 3, if I choose MS, I will get a very serious class that always wants to work, and I will have the best teachers. I had neither. We were too lazy, always hard to study, and same goes for the teachers. Of course, this doesn't apply to everyone, but I just want to tell you that there is no quality. Argument number 4. The cool factor. HDR, Sciences Math. And the last argument, I can do it. This is the most painful one. Whoever you are, if you didn't get really high marks on math, physics, and chemistry, not 1, not 2, all of them, I will find you and I will kill you if you still go for MS. Don't fool yourself. I don't know how I can emphasize this enough, but don't fool yourself as I did. You will not just take your studies seriously this year and work like crazy, like a slave, and just get high marks. No, this is not how it works. First, you have to be really have the habit into working every day. More than 3 hours a day, I think. I worked a lot, studied a lot, and yet. Why? Because I had lacunas. And if you have lacunas, you will have to study more than a year. You will have to study your first year and second year courses, assuming that you didn't really get high marks on them, plus your third year. And believe me, you are going to get crazy. Another case when you should absolutely not go for MS is if you're planning to attend a school which doesn't make the difference between MS student and ES ones. Like, let's say they have the same for everyone. You may see a chance to attend the school taken by someone who didn't work the entire year compared to you. So no, don't. Then when should you really go for MS? This sounds so pessimistic. Well, I really recommend you to go for MS if you are willing to study engineering, especially in preparatory classes, because you will get already into the habit of working really hard. And not because you'll have more chances to get into the school. No, I've seen much more ES students getting into it than MS ones. So in this case, MS can be a good idea so you'll familiarize yourself with the workload. Everybody knows that PCs are insanely intense, and being an MS student will help you cope with the system. So, I hope that this video have been helpful. If you know anyone who could benefit from it, just show them the video and save lives, and you will get me more views. See you.